Howdy folks, Bricks and Quacks here, and today we're going to be powering up the Wild West train. Step 1, we're going to be removing these gray tanks in the front because it really limits the train's turning radius. The train couldn't make half a turn with the front of these things on there. Alright, so it's really easy, all they do is pop right off, you just got to pull them outwards. Alright, and now we're going to grab the one on the other side. Yoink. And just that little simple modification, even if you didn't put the powered function, the train can actually go around the track now without popping off the track. We're going to be modifying this car. All we have to do is pop off the top and take off these 4 black posts. Yoink. And now that we took the post out, we're going to take off the back half of the train car. It just pops right off. You just pull upwards. All right, and now we're going to be adding the motorized part. All right, so you're going to need 2 flat pieces just like this. It doesn't matter what color they are because they're going to be on the bottom. The set did actually come with a bunch of extra pieces, so you can probably just use from the set. All right, so now we're going to pop off this tile. We're going to take off this magnetic connector that connects the train cars. We're going to place it on the motor. And on top of that, we're just going to put the tile back on. Fancy smancy. All right, and luckily there is a hole in the bottom, so all you have to do is take this wire and run it through the bottom of the train car. It just slides right through, and then once you slide it all the way through, there won't be any wire pressing up against the bottom, and it'll just pop right on. Click. All right, and now that we have our wire, we are going to put the battery pack in there, and it has just enough room to fit the battery pack in there, so we're just going to slide that in there, push it down, and it pops right in place. We'll go ahead and turn it on, and we're going to install the infrared thing. So I'm just going to put it on top of here just because it makes it a little bit easier for the sensor to connect to it whenever you have the remote. So you could either put it on the red side or the blue side. It doesn't matter. If you use the red side, you'll just have to remember it's on the left side of the remote or the right side, whichever one. All right, and then now you're just going to connect the motor to the battery pack as well. But first, I like hiding the wires just to make it a little bit cleaner, so I'm just going to stuff them in there. And if you really want to, where the black coal is underneath my hand, you could also take those pieces off and put the infrared sensor there. It's totally up to you. Like I said, just like having it on top because it's easy to access. And it just pops right off whenever you need to turn the train on and off. All right, it looks really good. We hid the wires. We're going to test this bad boy out. Okay, so we're going to pull the train on the track, and we want to make sure the train is actually on the track, because if a little part of it's off, the whole thing will derail. You also want to make sure the powered car is facing this way, because if it's facing the other way and it pushes this in, it will most likely derail the front of the train. All right, and this is going to be on the first speed setting. The train is already moving. If you don't have it on a high enough speed setting, sometimes the wheels will not move, but the train will stay on the track and not derail. All right, so to get around some of the turns, you do have to be on at least speed 2 or 3, and once it's going, it is going. Even around the turns, it moves very nicely. This is on the highest speed setting. It is moving and taking those turns with ease. This has to be one of my favorite trains just because of how big it is, and the price was a really good deal. Yoink. All right, and we're going to turn it off. And just like that, we are good to go. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe.